Beautiful 50-yarder here. Got some targets set up in front of me, 25 there. We've got a pistol booth. All right, Gun Showers YouTubers, it is August 26, 2024. We are here bright and early on a Monday. William R. Logan is the range we've chosen today. Let's take a little quick look around here. Beautiful 50-yarder here. Got some targets set up in front of me, 25 there. We've got a pistol booth. For today's off-the-show episode, we're looking at the Savage Model 42 over-under that we recently picked up in 22. We're gonna take a look at it today, crack off a few shots, compare it, look at the history of the gun, and go home. Originally, it was introduced to the world as the Stevens Arms Model 24, and around 15,000 were purchased by the U.S. Army Air Corps for survival guns during World War II. Stevens stopped producing this in 1950, and then Savage picked it up and introduced it as the Model 42. The original Stevens Model 24 came in right over 7 pounds, had a 24-inch barrel, and an overall length of 41 inches. The Model 42 that we're looking at today was introduced in 2012 and was the successor of the Model 24. The Model 42 comes with a single button breakdown, and our model comes in the 22-410 variant, chambered in up to 3 inch as well. This gun comes in at a whopping 6.1 pounds unloaded and is a backpacker's dream. They used a lot of light polymer in order to achieve this on the Model 42. Featuring a manual push button safety and a select fire off of the hammer. When we have it engaged, we're shooting top, we're shooting bottom. The shotgun barrel has a cylinder bore choke, which what I've read limits the effectiveness past 25 yards with buckshot, kind of allows for a large spread. We're gonna be doing bird, buck, and slug out of the 410 barrel, and then we're gonna be running 22 long rifle out of the top. Though what's cool about this gun, you can run 22 long rifle, 22 short, and 22 long just fine. Doing a single shot, the ejector catches the rim, we're good to go. As somebody who has 22 shorts and 22 longs in his stockpile, is a good feature for me. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a big fan of 22 long rifle, and 410 has a special place in my heart. And so for me, this is an excellent option as a backpacking rifle and something that I find I'm very happy to add to the collection. Don't forget, guys, hit that like button, that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that bell so you follow me on my next adventure. And do me a favor, go back and watch my previous gun show video where we added this to the collection. So right now we're going to start off at about 10 yards, check out the pattern on birdshot, buckshot, and just see what the elevation looks like on the adjustable sights utilizing the 22 long rifle barrel. We'll be shooting at some duck patterns, standard, and I found some gophers. For today's episode, for ammunition, we're going to be using Arms Corps 22 long rifle. We have got some 36 cal 410 BPS slugs. We've got some American Tactical target load, 2.5 inch, all 2.5 inch today for the 410, and American Tactical buckshot. Guys, it would be real neat to find somebody to silently want to see their ammo being shot on all of my videos going forward in YouTube. So hit up your boy. I said that on purpose. All right, guys, went out, stapled up our targets. We got 2 birds and a standard target on the left side. We've got 2 gophers stacked on top of each other with a standard target on the right. We're gonna wrap off 22, 410. We're gonna start with target.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, so flick it back. Got the top hammer selected for the 22 long rifle barrel. I'll be shooting at my bottom right target here. Real quiet. Oh, half inch, 10 yards. That's not bad at all. I read some complaints about these with the 22, saying it had a real high 7-inch elevation. So I'm pretty happy right now. Let's switch this bad boy back over. Click down. And now we have 410 firing. I'm gonna go for the gopher right above it. We're shooting target load, American Tactical, 2.5 inch. Go right for center mass. All right, 22, I'm gonna shoot the same target. Think dead center on that one. Switch it over, shoot 410. I don't want to muck up the target in front of me. I'm gonna switch to the left, go bird pattern, see what we got there. All A little high on that one. And we'll go for a standard shot, last shot of target load, 10 yards, see the spread. All right, let's see how she did. So I did 3 shots with 22 long rifle. First shot right here, second shot dead center, third shot, that's a me. First bird shot on the gopher, you guys can see. A little right side, I aimed right here, a little heavier to the right side with the pattern than to the left. And then next bird shot, we shot the duck pattern here, covered the paper, every duck would have been hit obviously at 10 yards. And then we shot it here at the standard target. So it didn't heavily favor one side or the other on those 2 shots. All right, guys, always really cool to meet new guys, meet like-minded individuals here at the gun range, and I may have gotten a few new subscribers, so that's pretty cool. All right, so next round, gentlemen, we're gonna be shooting out of the Savage Model 42. We have got American Tactical 2.5-inch buckshot, 9 pellet, and 22 long rifle. All right, so again, we'll go 22 long rifle. I'm gonna still stay at the 10 yards and just see if I can keep it on pattern, and then we're gonna check out how the buckshot does here at 10 yards. About a 6.25, man, inch off center. 2.5-inch buck. We'll go for standard target first on the left. A little closer to center. All right, pull buck on the gopher right in front of us. Again, aim center mass. We'll even see if one of those pellets hit. Wish the 22 ejected that smooth. One more buckshot. Thank goodness for American Tactical being on sale during last Black Friday. I picked up quite a bit of it. If you want to see your ammo shot on my channel, get at me. And one more 410 buck. We're going for the birds. Center mass of the birds. All right, let's cold range this and go see what she did. All right, guys, buckshot, 22 long rifle, 10 yards, Savage Model 42. I was plinking them again. I'm shooting just a little high. I put 2 inside of each other there, 1 above. I'd say not too bad, first time picking up the gun. And then our first buckshot, I use center mass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 for sure on paper. 9 right there, went a little high, maybe, yep. And up here too, 10, I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. And then we did again a buck up here. This was our 3rd buck, so let's go to the second real quick. Second buckshot, I aimed center mass at the 3. Would have put 3 on this guy right here, a couple to the outside. Sorry, I don't think I can see that very well. I aimed at 3. I got a couple 3 on the inside, center mass, a couple to the right, a couple to the left, not a bad spread. And again, over here with the ducks, I aimed center of the paper. Did okay, not a bad, a little bit of concentricity there at 10 yards. And now let's take that buckshot and go out to 25. We'll go out to 25. Gun guys, do better. Clean up your targets. All right, 25 yards. We got some bullseye, bird, bullseye, gopher, bird, bullseye. Let's check out the pattern real quick. We'll wrap off 2 or 3 more 2.5-inch, 9-shot triple aught buck. Then we'll run slug, 22 long rifle, 25 yards, see how they do. I might even throw a little bird in there just to see what the pattern is. All right, so first comparison, let's drop one target, one buck, one slug downrange, same target, see what we see. All right, got a little target load back there. Throw down a little buckshot. All right, let's go see how we did. All right, 25 yards. We threw bird at this target. We threw buck at this target. And I don't see a slug hitting this target. I got some bird, some bird, 2 buck pellets, but I do not see that slug. I have to go a little closer, see where she's aiming at. See exactly where she's hitting compared to sight. I'll go shoot it, that conglomeration right there real fast from that booth. All right, there's the center mass, about 10 yards in front of me. Nice big red one, I'll line it up just like the 22. Went high. Let's figure out where this is at. Second buck, or second. I'm gonna shoot low. I think it went high. Oh yeah, she's shooting about 1 full inch high. That one was almost dead center. It's a cold range, guys. I'm the only one here now. So from about 10 yards back, slug went through here, then here. So we're aiming a little high. I'm gonna see if I can't put a slug on paper at 25 yards. I'm gonna aim low. I think I figured out how to use that ejector right. We'll do slug, 4 and 22. Let's switch to a different target. We'll go 22 first. Ooh, high into the left for sure. Could be me. Let's get this slug fired. I'm gonna aim bottom of the paper at 25 yards, see where we at. I'm on paper, but I'm at the top. I can see it from here. Let's go take a look. Oh yeah, shooting high. Shooting high. It says it has adjustable sights. We'll get there. Oh, wow, okay, 22, I aimed 22. Dead center. I was aiming here. I ain't gonna complain about that for that 22 at 25 yards on a survival gun. I was aiming here. If we can see that with my finger. I was aiming here with the buckshot. Sorry, with the slug, and I hit here. Ooh, horseflies are out. Oh, real quick question, man. Some of you guys mentioned on the community post that you kind of want to see what I do outside of life of the gun shows, and I live a pretty fulfilling life, dude. I do some really fun stuff most of the time. So if that's something you'd like to see, leave a comment, man. I like to, I really like going on ATVs, anything with a gas motor. Love mudding, but thing is, I take everywhere I go. I bring my kids. All my neighbors I hang out with, we all kind of centric it around the kids, but bring it down to a level where we adults can still have fun. So if you guys want to see me do some more off the show kind of videos where I tell you out where we go mudding, where we go down the river, do some fishing and stuff like that, I could drop more videos. We can learn more about me, and you guys leave comments about yourself. And also, guys, if you're local to Missouri, holler at me. Let's get to shooting together. Anyways, back to the episode. I'm gonna get a couple more buck shots off. Couple more slugs, couple more 22s. We'll go down and look at it, and then we're gonna talk about what I thought about the gun. Oof. Feels high though. Felt high. Slug. Man, I aimed real low and hit a similar target point. We're gonna move one target over, keep shooting. All right, let's throw some buck. We'll throw a buck at that same target. And another little 22 for fun. We'll move over. Fresh target, buckshot. That stuff shoots low, boy. I'm probably, I want to say 18 inches aiming low at 25 yards. But we're gonna double check. My vision ain't the best. Since I turned 40, geez, it was like same day. Anyway, conversation for another day. Then we're gonna throw some bird shot at the bird target and go for target. Then we're gonna go down and look. I'm gonna aim low still. Well, I'm gonna aim right at it. Safety will do that. I'm gonna aim right at it and with the target load. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna aim low with the target load like I'm doing with the slug and just see if I can get better results. So that's gonna be one of my complaints. This hammer hasn't wanted to stick on now 3 occasions, and that's frustrating. If I was in the field trying to acquire my next shot, drop my hammer down and get my game, whatever I'm after, that would frustrate me greatly. Aiming low. I just had pellets come back and touch me. I've never had that happen. Did they bounce off the rubber? But I literally just had one hit me here, one hit me in the arm. Let's go take a look. I have never, ever in my life had something like that happen. Not shooting 25 yards, especially. All right, guys, let's first look at what we were doing with the slugs. Again, 22, I like it. I like where 22's at. I could get really, I could get that lined up with the adjustable sight. And then we look at the slugs. Problem I have with these 2 slug shots I took here is aiming right here. So if I'm aiming, let me even get that on camera. If I'm aiming way down here and I'm hitting up here, that's a lot of adjustment I got to come up with on my end. And then we shot buckshot at this one. Got 2 on paper, got some bird on this paper again, not too much you can see. It's all right. Got some bird on this one again, it's all right. But again, I had pellets. Yeah, they didn't penetrate. Here's one of them right here. Look at that, 25 yards. That's why they're bouncing back at me. You know, like I said, I got a fond place in my heart for 410. I got 2 9-year-old. I got 2 daughters, 7 and going on 9. And they need to have these guns in their lives early, and so they can get used to them. And I might have to move up to 3-inch. That's just not too impressive at that load, you know, that load, this range, and no penetration. But again, target load is what it is. First time I've had that happen. And I think I've shot the gun enough to give a quick recap and let you guys know what I think about this newest acquisition to the collection. All right, guys, Savage Model 42, over under, 22 long rifle, 410, the good, the bad, the ugly. What I like about it, every load that I shot out of, again, I didn't shoot 3-inch, was super easy on the shoulder, very light, to be expected, 22, non-event. Probably the heaviest hit was the slug, which was still a non-event. I think this is a great gun for children to be able to shoot and not be afraid of when they shoot it. So what I thought about the trigger, I think the trigger is a decent little trigger. I have no complaints. I have no positives, no negatives about the trigger. Short travel, short enough travel, and not too stiff, not too bad. The 2 complaints that I have on this brand new gun that I think could have been done better, 3. I'm gonna go with 3. 1, it's a survival rifle, and this is the furthest I can break it down. So when I'm looking at that and thinking I need to take this one and survive with it, it's not as, it'd be a good gun scabbard gun, not a good backpack gun, one could say. Second would be the hammer itself. 3 different occasions while I was out here shooting, I'd be slipping it back and it doesn't want to stick. It's doing it right now. It's perfect. And then it sticks in. And for me, that's extremely frustrating because I would assume in a survival situation that I would want this rifle to be able to take the hammer, hang it back. So maybe there's just a slight adjustment that needs to be made on whatever's holding that hammer back. Whatever, I think from factory, that's horse crap at best. And so that's gonna really knock some favor off of this gun itself. And then last, but effectively not least, is the ejector on it. You know, I left one in there that's fired on purpose, but that's cool. That worked that time. I like it when it works. But I will say at one point shooting the slugs, I had one get jammed in enough that the ejector wouldn't work. I had to get my knife out. Again, we're talking survival situations. I should probably have my knife, but I don't think I should be, it shouldn't be ejecting the round past the ejector. So I've got three pretty big complaints about this gun. Overall, I would say as survival guns goes, it's probably in my collection, my least favorite. Just gonna be honest with you guys, because its portability and issues that I've come across just are what they are. Could it be fixed? Sure, I'm sure I could go in there and adjust some stuff inside of here and make the hammer catch every time. Probably stiffen up, bend back, maybe the ejector, which I don't feel like I should be doing on a rifle to begin with, but it is what it is. So as always, guys, though, I really appreciate you coming out, watching my videos, liking, subscribing, follow me on all these adventures. Make sure to go back and check out the episode of the Gun Show that I did just last week where we added to our collection. And leave some comments, guys. I need to know what you guys think of this episode, what I can do to improve in the future. I want to bring you guys more content. I've got the collection to do it, and I'm building it constantly. Next Gun Show, guys, next week. I've got Friday. We're leaving Friday afternoon after I get off work, and we're heading out to Lake of the Ozarks. My goal right now is to film Friday, have that video late Friday night by the time I get done editing it, and I will see you guys at Lake of the Ozarks.